Good Shabbos. This week we take out 3 Sefer Torahs, very special. Whenever 3 Sefer Torahs are taken out, it means we're opening the gates of heaven on 3 different levels. So it's a special time to make sure to be in shul, be there when the 3 Torahs are taken out of the ark, because as it says in the holy books, we're called Pirkei HaChodesh of Rabbi Schapiro, from the sages of the Mishnah, 2,000 years ago, that when the 3 Torahs are taken out, it is an incredibly auspicious time to pray for whatever you want and need, and that they will be fulfilled. So it is a really special time to be there in shul, to daven for all your needs. Now, in the first Torah, we're going to read Parshat Tazria. Tazria mainly speaks about the leper, a person who has discoloration in the skin that came about, as our sages tell us in the Talmud, due to the sin of Lashon Hara, speaking slander and speaking negatively about other people, even if it's true. That's what the definition of Lashon Hara is. Now, there's an interesting law of what the Mitzorah, the leper, had to do to become pure. After these discolorations are gone, and he's brought to the Kohen looks at them, and he sees that it's clear. He then has to go through a process of cleansing. Come back into the community, bring sacrifices. And then one of the things he must do is he must shave all the hair of his body. What is the meaning and purpose behind the shaving of the hair? This is a question asked by the Ben Ish Chai. And he answers something very interesting. He says, what is the issue with why do people speak Lashon Hara? One of the reasons people speak Lashon Hara is because of jealousy. We speak Lashon Hara because we're jealous of somebody else. Or to put it in the way of one of the holy writings of the Pele Yoetz says that we speak Lashon Hara because a person wants to feel unique and special. And it's very difficult for us if we see someone else who is similar to us, having certain successes that we might feel that we don't have. We'd like to feel we're the smartest, we're the wealthiest, we're the one with the most honor. And here I see someone else who kind of seems to me is taking my space, is taking my wealth, is taking my honor. And that makes it very difficult for me to handle. And that jealousy brings to hatred, brings to speak negatively about them. It says it eats the person up. It makes a situation where the person has a difficulty in having friends. And it eats you up literally physically to make a person even unhealthy because of it. That brings on this tsaras. What is the cure? Cure to this illness. So a person has to realize that if he even was the only person on earth, he wouldn't earn $1 more than that which was set aside for him from above. Conversely, if he had competitors, 1,000 competitors all around him, he wouldn't earn $1 less than what is set aside for him from above. Where we have this faith, this belief, that's how we can get out of the mindset of the jealousy that brings to hatred, that brings to doing actions that are painful and hurtful, starting from Lashon Hara. That is why he has to cut all the hair, shave all his hair. Talmud tells us that each hair has its own source of energy, has its own hole, so to speak, own pore from where it grows. You don't have two ears coming from one pore generally. Everyone has its unique hole. It's getting its energy through that. It represents the fact that each one of us has our own source of parnasa from Hashem, our own source of purpose and meaning and uniqueness and specialty from Hashem. It makes no sense to think that someone else is taking that away from us, because that other person has his own source, his own hole, his own source of vitality and energy, his own purpose. And he is uniquely loved and cared by Hashem just like I am. We take this to mind. That's how we become purified from the sin of Lashon Hara. That's how we can become purified from this negativity of speaking evil about others, which essentially, according to these commentaries, comes from dislike and hatred, which is a result of jealousy and the feeling of inadequacy within ourselves. If we have this right attitude, we won't be engaging in this hurtful, harmful, destructive behavior of Lashon Hara. Let's think about that. Make sure that this week we're there in Shul and daven for all we know and for every other person in our life, the Jewish world, to peace in Eretz Yisrael, to peace in the entire world. Coming Mashiach this year, as less than a month, as we come to the Rosh Chodesh Nisan, first day of the month of Nisan, called Chodesh Agula, the month of redemption. May this be the year of ultimate redemption with the imminent Mashiach. Shabbos.